So it's been a minute, and things have certainly changed. So I bring you the board. The board has returned for the final time, and it is a doozy. But here it is, the finished board for your amusement.
Or horror.
So over here, we have the alone corner. All of these characters are alone. I can't help them. This is their life. So they're all alone. Then we've got Crom here, pretty much in the center of all of this chaos. As you can see, there are a lot of lines stemming from Crom. So he married Sumia. It was a huge mistake. They've both been very unhappy ever since then, mostly because of Crom's baby carrot issues. So Sumia cheated on Crom with Henry, and they had Cynthia. Henry was able to seduce Sumia with the dark side, dark magic, so now she knows dark magic. Lucina is the legitimate child of Sumia and Crom, and Lucina has been spending her time spanking Brady's bare bottom.
So yeah!
So they finally got married. Then we have Crom also cheating on Sumia with Frederick. And Frederick is married to Sully. They do not have any children together. Frederick thinks they do, but they don't. Sully cheated on Frederick one time with Kellum. He's hard to see because, he's invisible. But Sully cheated on Frederick with Kellum. They had Kiel. It was a whole toilet bumping session, and then Kiel appeared. So, that is that. Kellum is married to Olivia. They don't have any children either because Olivia cheated on Kellum with Crom, which produced Inigo. Very, very cursed. Olivia got a little too much confidence when she went out with Maribel. This is really all Maribel's fault. And then, she cheated with Crom on that one night where she felt very confident. And then Inigo was spawned from that. Now, Crom is also having an affair with Scumdad. However, Scumdad and Pawn have an open relationship, so it's fine, hence the purple. Luna, I am explaining this board. You will shush. So yeah, Scumdad and Pawn have an open relationship. Thus, Scumdad isn't really cheating because she's fine with it. Hence the purple lines instead of the red. Now, Tharja attempted an affair with Scumdad. Scumdad rejected because he saw the bags of hair that Tharja carries around and was like, nah, I'm good. Hence the X here. That was a failed affair. Tharja is married to Virion, and they had Noir. Virion is way too scared of Tharja to ever cheat on her. Thus, this marriage remains intact. Noir decided to marry Laurent because he is super into her in many ways. Laurent is a clone of Muriel. She's married to Gaius, but, they didn't really have Laurent together. Muriel just cloned herself, and quite frankly, her experiments are getting out of control and she really needs to be stopped, but there's too much stuff going on for Crom to give a shit. So, she just keeps going with her experiments. No one is able to stop her. So, we also have Yarn and Morgan, who are the children of Scumdad and Pawn, and they've married no one because Yarn is a crybaby and Morgan likes to hit herself in the head and is also a troll. So they're just there, living their best lives. I guess best lives. I'm not really sure if that's their best lives, but good enough. Now down here we have the relatively healthy marriages. So we've got Stull and Lissa, who had a Wayne, although Lissa's not really sure if they should have a Wayne or not. She's still kind of deciding. Gregor and Cordelia had Severa. And Severa and Owain got married. It was very cute. But Severa is going to appear in Fates, so I don't know what happens here. They probably have some sort of catastrophic divorce or Owain dies or something. I don't know. Oh, wait, he's in there too. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how that's going to carry over into the lore of Fates, but, you know, this is what we got right now. Cordelia also cheated on Gregor with Crom. So that happened at some point. Although she's probably his least favorite. If we're looking at all of the different side pieces that Crom has, I would say Cordelia is probably his least favorite side piece. So then, we've got Lonku and Maribel, who had Brady, and they're pretty happy. They might be one of the happiest couples on this board, to be honest. And as previously stated, Brady is getting spanked. Probably right now. Then we have Donald and Nowie, who were put together because they are both very young, I guess, of age, and putting most people with Nowie just seems like a felony. So, yeah, they had Na, and Na being with anyone is kind of weird, so she gets to be alone, at least for, like, you know, probably 1,000 so years. Maybe then she'll find someone. And then we have Libra and Cherche, who had Jerome, who is also Nightwing, and he is with Cynthia, the illegitimate child. So, yeah, that's it. You get all that? Were you taking notes? Eco, did you get that?
How dare you call my wife illegitimate?
You got it? Good. He went from maybe I like this game to having a conspiracy board of cursed plot.
I date Tharja. Well.
Also, Inigo and Cynthia dye their hair. They do, because otherwise they would be found out. So they dye their hair so that no one knows the truth. Galet's, like, close enough, so, you know, she doesn't have to. No one's thinking... Although they should be, considering the armor. They really should be investigating, but they're not. They're not. So, there you go. That's the board. That's the lore. I said this on the birthday stream, but 4 hours of playing and talking really is tiring. I get it now. It doesn't seem like it should be, but it is.
Yeah, it takes a while to build up that endurance.
Yeah. And even...
Which I got off the first couple of times. I can handle it now, but when we started doing this, I mean... I pretty much reached my limit, I think, on a few of them. I like felt it the next day. But for the most part, I can stick with it. But when we started doing this, it was like, oh my god, like, my voice is dead. I'm tired. Mm-hmm. This is hard.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty tired by the end.
All Fire Emblem all the time. That's right. This is a Fire Emblem channel now.
I mean, it pretty much is. Libra ruined Eco. I don't think Libra actually hurts your voice. It's the lower. It wasn't. It's good. It's actually about what we're going to do, which is Basilio and like the lower voices.
It's stretching lower than stretching higher, because for high voice, at least for guys, I mean, you can pretty much rely on your falsetto voice to help out, but stretching lower than your normal voice, if you don't have that breath support, and make sure you're like warming up and taking proper care of your voice, you can strain it just like any other muscle. And that's not good.
No. Need we revisit Ace Attorney when I almost died? No. Oh, good times. Except that was horrible and it wasn't good at all. All right, so to streamline this process, I already have all the supports ready because I don't want to sit here and grind them on stream. So we're just gonna knock them out. So we've got Basilio, CBA supports with Scumdad and Flavia, and then we have Flavia and Scumdad CBA supports. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. The last supports of this playthrough.
Hey.
Ah, Basilio, hello.
Wait a minute, should I see something? Where did my screen share go?
Oh, did it not bring it up? Oh, there. Hold on. like, there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. So you can see now?
Left. Yep.
Okay, good.
Greetings, Scumdad. What can I do for you?
I wanted to ask you something about your days as the reigning Khan. Is it true you used to leave the castle and strike out on journeys?
Aye, that I did. When the mood took me. Why, do you think it foolhardy for a ruler to venture outside his castle walls?
Of course I do. Even if your post was only temporary, you were lord of the realm. What if you were to run into trouble?
All right.
If? Oh, my boy. Con Regnant Basilio always ran into trouble. And he always made it home in one piece.
No.
You can't be serious.
What?
Well, I'm sure as hell not making it up for your benefit.
No.
No, of course not. It's just that, well, I'm flabbergasted, truth be told.
Oh, great.
Ha. It wasn't any momentous event. I often went roaming by myself, in fact.
Alone? Without even the King's Guard? What fools allowed you to take such risks? If I'd been on your council, I would never have permitted you to wander off like that.
That's exactly what my counselors said. So I never told them I was going. Ha!
You left without escort and without telling the council where you were going? That seems very irresponsible for a leader.
I don't know.
It wasn't easy, mind. I had to pull a few tricks.
Tricks?
Yep. Come here. Lean in close.
No, really. With that? You're pulling my leg.
Hold on.
Keep your voice down, fool.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry. But
A man can solve most any problem so long as he's willing to think around corners. Remember that, Scumdad, when you get lost in your maps and dusty old books. Ha 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 ha!
was that a joke? I don't get it. These people aren't funny. Crom runs all the fuck over, and Scumdad's lecturing Basilio and leaving several years ago. Well, Scumdad's given up with Crom, I think.
Scumdad's like, when this is over, can I just join you?
I think Scumdad is going to take Morgan and Pon and just leave this whole world behind. Just get as far away from all of these people as possible.
They're gonna sail into the west.
That's right. Who's Scumdad? Scumdad is the ancestor of Scumlad, who was our character in Azure Moon. Wait, did we play? No, we didn't do... Scumlad wasn't Azure Moon. Scumlad was in Silver Snow.
Scumdad was in Silver Snow.
Yeah, because he married Rhea. I think my brain just deletes that because it's like, no. We don't need to think about that. But yes. So Scumlad is the son of Scum Boy. And their ancestor is Scumdad. So then we have Scum Bree, who is in Three Hopes. It's all the same lineage. It's just a whole family of scum.
The Great Scum Dynasty.
That's right. Scumdad going to Fodlan. Scumdad already was. Yeah, that's where Scumdad's going. You mean when he leaves this army?
That's
Yeah,
like
he's
the
gonna go to Fodlan.
miniseries. Scumdad goes to Fodlan.
Yeah, he's going there, and all of his descendants are going to be there. So, the Scum clan, that's right.
Hey.
Basilio, I know we just had a conversation 10 seconds ago, but I'm back.
All right.
Ho, Scumdad strikes again. What can I do for you?
I was thinking about your clandestine adventures when something struck me. How did you pay for all the costs? You'd have inns, provisions, horses.
Easy. I'd hire myself out as a sellsword or join a traveling theater troupe. You do what now?
The reigning Khan was consorting on stage with actors?
Nah.
Would have been hell to pay if I were caught, but looking back now, it just seems funny. Remind me to tell you about a little mishap with a cat in a sandbag. Wahahaha!
What? Yeah, I'm sure it was a laugh riot.
All right.
Oh, gods, but I miss my traveling days. I grew so bored sitting in that drafty castle. Sometimes a man needs spice in his life. A mug in his hand, a lady on his arm. That's what Olivia was for. Sure wouldn't kill you to let your hair down occasionally, scumdad.
My hair is always down.
No.
I am the tactician for an entire army. I don't have time for solo adventures.
No, I suppose not. Especially with this blasted war dragging on.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm glad you appreciate...
All right.
So what about a woman? You got time for that, surely.
I'm married. Good heavens.
Come now, boy. Don't tell me it hasn't crossed your mind. There's some fine ladies in this army, no? Surely one or two of them tickle your fancy.
They
Maybe the
did,
one
and
that
I
he
married her. Well, that is to say, I'm married. We're not having this conversation. I have vital matters of strategy to ponder. This makes no sense.
Don't get testy with me now, boy. Especially not when I'm about to share my fail-proof tip for meeting ladies. I learned it from Inigo.
I really should get back.
Oh, great.
Hush now, lean in close. It's all about taking your comfort. Tell.
No, really? That actually works?
Ha 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 ha. Well, I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Good luck.
What do you think he told Scumdad?
He probably just told him a position.
Oh.
Basilio explains what sex is.
Basilio's
think that's
like,
what it
here,
was.
you just take a feather and you just tickle. He's got all those feathers. What are they for? It truly frightens me to think that man once led an entire nation. I'm a Scumdad on this one. Scumdad's always a mood. Just be yourself, Gilroy. He just whispers, just be yourself.
Just be yourself, scumdad.
Basilio's definitely a boomer. Basilio sure seems like he should have been introduced a month or so ago. Yeah, this makes zero sense at this point. Like,
Have you seen what nasty shit Lucina does to her man? Oh boy.
Oh god. I also think it's strange that you don't get these characters until chapter 23 when there are 25.
These supports don't make sense now.
Yeah, the supports don't make sense, but also it's kind of like it's sort of like at the end of Pokemon when you're right about to do like the last gym and you encounter a dragon type and you're like, dude, I am not going to catch this dragon type and then have to level it up to evolve it and use it in battle. You know what I mean? Like once you're at the end of the journey, you kind of have your team set. So I really wish they would have given us these characters. I know like for plot reasons they didn't or couldn't, but it would have been nice to have Flavia and Basilio like earlier in the game.
They could have been playable. And then, because for the plot, they have to like disappear for a little bit.
Yeah, you could have lost them for a while.
That.
Yeah.
And they could just return.
All right.
Ahoy there, scumdad.
Huh?
Basilio.
I bet you haven't pulled your nose out of those tactical plans since we last spoke.
Yeah.
You don't want to know where my nose has been. Yeah, well, I'm afraid I haven't had much time for jollying around.
Hold on.
Ha. You're wound up so tight it's a wonder your ass doesn't explode.
I think you're confusing me with Kellum.
Oh no. Still, you're in good company, I suppose. Crom and his gang are busy just the same.
Indeed. I know Crom's busy. Unless war's over, I think we're all gonna take time to unwind, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, great.
You might be an old man by then.
We only got 2 chapters left, Basilio.
Hey, boy. You need to have fun while you're still young. It isn't just about amusing yourself. It's about making friends. It's about the friendships we made along the way.
Basilio, we have all the supports. I've made all the friends.
Forging ties.
Yeah, I suppose you have a point. Trying to lecture me. I mean, been here.
All right.
If you don't take time to chat with friends, you forget how to be persuasive. Now you tell me, what use is a tactician who can't convince soldiers to obey him?
Well,
You certainly make a strong case. Very well, I will try to be more sociable. I can't be more
Have you
sociable.
faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind.
Hey Mel, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. For Hubert. I can do that. For Hubert. Oh, Hubert's taking the lead again. Taking the lead away from Hilda.
Come here. Here.
Come on, Photoshop, work with me. Photoshop is being slow today. I wonder if it's because the board's open. Probably like choking anytime the board appears.
So many layers.
Yeah, exactly.
Rue has joined us.
Oh, has he?
Yes.
Aw.
And he just heard your voice. Hey, good boy.
Photoshop, no. Hang on a second. I'm gonna have to close the game real quick. Photoshop is
Uh-oh.
not playing nice. It's okay. It'll come back. Alright, there we go. Hubert is taking the lead. There, game back. There we go. Gum hasn't made friends, he's made regrets. Has made a lot of regrets, yes, I would agree with that. But yeah, this seems so bizarre for Basilio to say this now at the end of the game when we've seen so many supports at this point and so much of the plot at this point. It's just kind of strange and feels like this should have happened early on in the game.
Oh, great.
Oh, it stopped sharing the screen with you. Well, that's rude. There we go.
Doing a thing where he's like licking my finger. You're gonna have to go back on the floor. Alright. You're missing my point, you thick-skulled ninny. It's not about trying anything. You just need to make time for your friends and have some fun. That's all.
Do you have any suggestions? Specifics would be useful.
One or two. Here. Lean in close. Just got to.
What? You must be joking, sir. I couldn't do that. Never.
Sure you could. You just need to lay the groundwork properly.
How so?
All right.
Come on, you're the master tactician. What do you do before a fight?
Honestly, he probably drinks at this point.
Praised for death. Marshal your men, prepare your weapons, match strengths to weaknesses, and strike.
I don't quite see the connection.
Ah ha ha! By the gods, youth is wasted on the young. Just think about it, fool.
How old are you, bro?
He looks like he's about 45.
That's not old. He's talking like he's like 60. But I still don't understand how I'm supposed to have fun if he's a baffling man. A bold warrior, but a baffling man.
So what did he say that time?
What do you say that time?
Look, you don't waste your time on stupid pickup lines. You just walk right up to her and whip it out.
Oh my gosh, I hope he's not advocating for flashing.
Is that what he said, Wildcat?
Just that?
Here, lean in close. Butt plug. That's the secret.
Yeah, but wasn't he talking about how to make friends? I don't think this one was necessarily about wooing someone.
Yeah, fool. Butt plug.
Okay. That's how you make friends, chat. In any case, where's my map for the next battle? So if we deploy here. Scumdad did not take any of that advice. Scumdad was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go look at my maps.
If you find someone else that likes butt plugs as much as you do, you're gonna be friends forever.
You have a special connection. Oh dear. Alright, so Basilia has some with Flavia, so well he's gonna be.
All right.
Oh-ho! Who is this lovely young woman? Perhaps she's seeking companionship. Is that what... what?
He's saying is what I was thinking. Yeah.
Before I recognized it was you, Flavia.
Yes, and I thought, who is this sad, crusty old man? Perhaps he is lost and confused. Before I heard the tired buffoonery and recognized it was you, Basilio.
Old man? Old? Ha! Bald and grizzled on the outside, yes, but inside beats the heart of a man half my age.
Oh my.
That act may work on the others, but I know you too well, Oaf. Isn't it time you dropped the charade and started acting your age?
Oh, damn it all. I suppose you've got a point. I'm old enough to grandfather half the whelps in this army.
I think he's older than 45 then.
Look at him, though. He doesn't look like it.
No, he doesn't. I thought he was like, maybe late 30s, early 40s. But the way he talks, like, how old is this man?
No.
Did you know the youngsters have taken to calling you Gramps?
Why,
She's
those
smirking.
arrogant little...
It's Morgan. Morgan started that.
In my day, we had respect for our elders. Not one of those pups would dare face this Gramps in a battle arena, I wager.
Assuming you can still find your way there. Memory's the first to go, you know.
My turn.
Damn.
You're no spring chicken yourself, woman. That is, assuming you are a woman.
Whoa, what?
Whoa. I doubt anyone's ever managed to prise you out of that armor long enough to find out. Whoa!
Whoa! Why'd you gotta take it
Hit
there?
the brakes there, Basilio.
Yeah, that's too much. Speaking of equipment, have I shown you my new sword? You're gonna get this butt plug. Gonna go right up your butt. I'm told it's sharp enough to slice through mail. Perhaps it's time I tested it on you.
Have a care when you swing that thing. You'll cut an ear off. It's like Vincent van Gogh. I came here to consult with a fellow leader, not be threatened by a mad witch.
Alright, listen here, buddy. You started it.
What?
Consult with a fellow leader? You? That's rich.
Oh, great.
Ogre's teeth. Why do I even bother? I give up. Goodbye.
Oh, wait, Basilio. I'll stop, I promise. Basilio. How curious. I wonder if he truly had something to discuss. We'll never know.
What are you
Or
calling
maybe
her a
we will.
man? Ass?
Yeah, like, what the heck was that? It's just Manuel and Hanneman. This is a lot meaner than Manuel and Hanneman, though. Like, they argue, but they don't get really mean with it. Like, not to this level. I got that support after marrying Basilio to my Robin. I was very disappointed. Oh no, Wildcat.
Yes?
You know who does look like an old man?
Elder.
Every single Agarthan. But fortunately, they're not in this game.
Oh, my guess was Elder.
Elder looks like an old man. Actually, you know what? Elder looks a little bit like Gordon from the Harley Quinn show, just without the 5 o'clock shadow.
And the serious energy
The crazy eyes.
energy spikes that Gordon.
Have you guys seen the Harley Quinn show? Gordon's a tweaker. I don't know why they took that route with him, but it's freaking hilarious.
I think he only drinks coffee and in large quantities. At least that is how he
He does.
presents himself.
Crania doesn't look like an old man. She's the only one. I think she's the youngest Agarthan. She's like the last.
That's
young
an
Agarthan.
interesting observation. All of the female Agarthans don't,
Yeah, they're like she's
they're
like
hot.
this young. Yeah, they're hot,
Mm-hmm.
and all the males are old and crusty.
Yep.
Well, I feel personally attacked by what? I'm not sure what. But-
Someone just like squealed their tires.
oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, by drinking large quantities of coffee. Yep. Tweaking out on coffee.
Just go look up a clip of him, Tim. And then, tell us if that's you.
Is this Tim in his natural habitat?
Did you say this?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you did.
have a moment, Flavia?
No.
No. When it comes to you, Oaf, I never have a moment.
I wanted to apologize for calling you a man.
I doubt
Ah, yes.
that's where this is going.
Too busy sharpening that razor wit along with your swords, I'm sure. But perhaps this'll warm that icy heart of yours. Fine mead from the old country. Have a drink. Let's talk a bit. Ooh, I think we're gonna get a storm.
Mead? Well, Basilio. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were up to something.
All right.
Look, do you want some, or...
Yes, pour me a mug. A large mug, mind. You can have your talk.
Take care not to spill it now. This blasted stuff cost me a fair bit of coin. Oh, Tim saw Gordon. Now then, what I wanted to ask you, just between the two of us, huh?
Oh, God.
You like my butt plug? There are plenty of good men in this army of Kroms, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, my God.
So, have you taken a shine to anyone?
Basilio is like the secret gossip. He's so interested in what everyone else is doing in their love life.
What?
Gods preserve us. What are you up to, oaf? I smell a trap. If you think I'm going to list my crushes like a giddy schoolgirl, then you...
I don't know.
Must you question everything, woman? It's just idle banter, nothing more.
Flavia's drinking intensifies.
Here, have another mug of mead. Tasty, isn't it? I bought it from some hobbits.
Okay, so if this were me, I would immediately assume that the person was drugging me.
He's trying to get her drunk. Why do I have to keep... Look, Automod, can you just learn that butt plugs are okay? I have to keep telling it every time.
Flavia's already done with this, not dissimilar to Scum. Yeah, Flavia might have been a good companion for Scum. I think they'd get along. I mean, I guess we'll find out when we watch their supports, but...
God damn it, Lucy. Now, come, you can tell old Basilio. My only aim here is to know you better.
Right.
You couldn't ply me with meat in any case. I can drink you under the table. Fine then. I suppose Crom is quite handsome, in his way.
Hold on.
Huh. Not exactly a barrel of laughs, though, is he? Always has his nose buried in those maps. Weird that that's where Scumdad's nose is, too. Not to mention that hair. A bit much, don't you think? Overcompensating, I'd say.
Someone a little insecure?
That's why I have all these feathers.
Your turn, then. What lady do you fancy? I swear if
Me?
he says Tharsha.
Well,
Oh, whoa!
I
What?
suppose that Lucina lass isn't half bad.
I don't like that. Also, does he know? Does he not know?
What, that Lucina is Crom's daughter?
Yeah. Does he
He
know?
must know.
He has to, right?
Yeah.
Also, he keeps going on about how he's old enough to be the grandfather of the kids fighting. So, that's kind of ick.
I think not.
Oh, well, Flavia's not having it. What? She's half your age.
That's ripe coming from you. You're old enough to be Crom's mother.
Really?
False.
I told you about my new sword, didn't I, Oaf? It's sharp enough to shave with.
Uh,
Listen.
See? Feel the edge on your neck there. Look how those whiskers just fall away.
Yeah, take it easy, Flavia. Just put that sword down and we can...
I could crush you.
Keep talking? Yes, why don't we? I believe you were saying something about my age.
Yeah. Only how he hung and vibrant you look these days.
Enough, you simpering simpleton. Get out of my sight. And leave the mead.
Oh, but it's my last bottle.
And you're on my last nerve. Now go, or your next shave will be with death.
Hell no.
Curse you, woman! I shall have my revenge, or my name's not Basilio the Brave.
Huh.
I don't think
First
that's his
time I've
name.
ever
Oh,
heard the
look.
name, at least. Yeah, Flavia's like, no, it's not, you freaking liar.
To be fair, the rule is half your age plus 7. So wait. If we take that literally, and she's half his age, he's like 40,
Yeah, but
probably.
he keeps, I don't know, he keeps talking about how he could be the grandfather to these
The
kids,
granddad.
which leads me to think he's like 50, but maybe not. I don't know. It's just, it's extra weird because Lucina's like a baby in this timeline. I know she's actually not because of her future self, but it's still kind of weird. I'm sure Flavia's in her 30s. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I
But-
think he's over exaggerating his age.
Maybe.
Yes?
50 is too young to be a grandfather to 20-plus-year-olds.
you think he's even
I would hope
older?
so.
Do you think he's even older?
If he's a legit grandpa, he's probably pushing 60.
Maybe.
But I don't think that's right. I think they're just making fun of him. That man is not 60.
No, I don't think he looks 60. All this exaggerating makes it difficult to know the truth.
Look, Basilio, are you a creep or not?
I think he is.
He just wants Flavia, and he's trying to talk his way around it.
Yeah, but I cannot get behind the ship at all. No.
I wanted to, but I can't.
No.
Ah, the siren returns. I knew you couldn't resist old Basilio charm for long.
That's it, I'm leaving.
Hold on.
No, wait, don't go. It was only a jest. I'd still like to talk. We had fun last time, huh? At least until you drew that sword.
Did they have fun?
Truth is, I was hoping we could speak about the future of Regna Ferox.
No.
You're not in charge anymore, Oaf. You had your day in the sun. I'm the ruler now, and any decisions to be made will be mine alone.
Oh, great.
I grant that I've neither rights nor responsibilities. I can go off on as many walkabouts as I want.
Yeah.
The power is yours. But I thought that as the former ruler, I might be able to offer advice and support.
What?
I can only imagine the counsel you would offer. Well then, out with it. What is your sage advice, O wise, bald one?
All right.
Half your age plus 7. Regna Ferox is a cold land, and the chill cuts deep. Once the war's over, you might consider moving some subjects to a more pleasant...
Move people out of the kingdom? But that would only serve to weaken us.
Indeed, in these times of strife and conflict, it would be a foolish, nay, reckless act. But once peace comes, why not give the injured and the elderly a chance to rest? Don't send me with the elderly.
She's like, oh, you're talking about yourself? I suppose it could make for a good boost to morale.
You see, I have lots more notions where that came from, too. I'm full of them. I give myself a feather for every good idea. A well-traveled man like myself has the experience to think around corners. Did you like that line? I used it on Scumdad, too. You
like,
can gain
the writers
loads
are-
of new ideas by studying other cultures and customs.
Writers are recycling their own lines. They're like, man, that was a good one. Let's put that in here. Surely no one will do all of these supports.
Rulers should always visit other nations before taking the reins of their own land. At least that's how old Basilio sees it.
Oh my.
You speak wisdom, Basilio. Which, frankly, is completely out of character.
Nah.
Ha! You raised your shield again, but I caught a glimpse of your true feelings. Be it to do with romance, mead, or matters of state, you enjoy my company, admit it.
Now we're talking.
Yes, well, I won't deny that time spent with you can sometimes be interesting. Still, that doesn't change the fact that I now sit upon the throne. Whether I choose to take your advice or not is entirely up to me.
Oh, great.
Heh. I'd have it no other way, oh mighty Khan Regnant.
Well then, I look forward to hearing your other ideas when the time comes.
All right.
We have a date then. Though first, there's a little war that needs finishing.
Leave it to me.
Yes, but even before that, this mead needs finishing. I saved your last bottle. Yeah, this definitely seems like more of like a family relationship than a romance. Tim. Alright, so Scumdad and Flavia have 3, and then that's it. The ports are done. We're so close.
All right.
Hey.
Wish we didn't have to get to you have to have the creeper elements to get to that point. It ended better than it started. It did.
Well, I guess I'm not. All of mine are done then, right?
Yeah, you're done.
Okay. Well, while you finish this, I'm just gonna take a minute. I need to make some tea if we're gonna keep going here. And I'll be back in a little bit then.
Can you bring me cold water?
Yeah.
Thank you. My water is warm. Alright. Ah, Scumdad, isn't it? I want a word with you. Oh, Conflavia, what can I do for you?
Right.
I just wanted to say that I am very much an admirer of yours. You are quick-witted, bold, and decisive, everything a superior tactician should be. I'm honored by the compliment. No one ever compliments me. But I only...
Please.
Please, dispense with the humility. I find it terribly dull, and in your case, ill-fitting. You're a great talent, and it's only through your efforts that I still draw breath. It was nothing, truly. Let me speak plainly. The post of chief tactician in the kingdom of Regna Ferox is currently vacant. Oh, she's trying to poach him? I want you to fill it. Conflavia. Of course, I am talking about after the war. You must see Crom through to victory. Because we know he's not going to be able to finish this without you. Milady, I don't know what to say. Might I have some time to think on it?
Right.
Yes, of course. You mull it over, then return to me when you are ready to accept. Oh, well, okay. It's just a job invitation? Flavia basically tries to poach both Robins. I mean, I don't blame her. You can leave, Scumdad. You have a chance. Yeah, Scumdad's like, oh hell, I'm getting out of here. Then if they hit us here, our flank would be exposed. Unless...
Hey.
Scumdad, is that you? Oh, Conflavia. What are you doing out here? Everyone else is resting. Ah, yes. Yes, what? Not only are you skilled, smart, and brave, but also hardworking and diligent. We simply must have you. I'm sorry?
They're all yours.
Come, Scumdad. Have you forgotten our talk? Hey, Edelgard. Is this about the tactician position?
Exactly.
I don't mind waiting until after the war, but I'm anxious to know your intentions.
Well...
I'm honored by the offer, but you only asked me 10 seconds ago. I just don't have time to consider the proposal. I have an evil clone that I need to deal with, and a dragon, and Crom is an idiot. Like, there's a lot going on right now, Flavia. Too busy serving Crom, I suppose. She heard about the affair. He's placed a great deal of trust in me, and I couldn't bear to let him down.
Now we're talking.
I'm going to have my work cut out prying the two of you apart. I can see how strong the bonds are between you. Such deep trust is rare. But you must think about your future. This war will end one day. And when it does, you need to decide what's best for you, not Crom.
Oh.
I suppose so. What if you're married to Crom? Is she still saying this? Like, if you're Femme Robin and you're married to Crom? Because that would be awkward. I know you have a family with Crom, but I want you to come with me. Edelgard Cheese, Part 1.
Hey,
Gumdad, may I have a word?
Oh.
Oh, another one? Like, we just... Alright. Conflavia, is this about the tactician position? As I explained before, I don't have much time to think about it, and you keep coming back. It's been not very long. I need more time.
no.
No, it's not that. Actually, I've been doing some thinking of my own.
Huh?
Oh?
Right.
As a tactician, your judgment is supreme. Frankly, I've never seen your equal. But I've started to notice that perhaps your powers are not all of your own. What I mean is, you seem only able to do what you do when you fight with Crom. What's that about? Huh?
Exactly.
I've been watching the two of you very closely these past few weeks. Gumdad starts sweating. The bonds of trust are so strong between you, it's as if you feed off each other. Thank you. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah.
It is true that when we fight together, I feel more confident and clear-headed. You never had any intention of accepting my offer to join Ferox, did you?
Sorry.
Well, it's not that at all. I swear, I was going to give it serious consideration. It's just... Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Truly. In any case, I've decided to stop pestering you about the position. After all, we're due for a long run of peace, wouldn't you say? Perhaps my kingdom won't even need a tactician. Huh. I pray that day comes, but I don't believe in it. Well then. The supports are done. He wants to adopt Femme Robin, but Robin keeps thinking it's a marriage proposal? Oh. Scum, there's this place called Fodlan, and I hear it's great to raise a family. How far back in Fodlan's history do you think this is, though? Like, if Scum went over to Fodlan, is this when Saros is having her war? Like, is that what's going on? Maybe Scumdad is Wilhelm. Wow, that would be some deep lore. Changed his name. All right. Oh, I need to give Scumdad some more bells. That looks good. We'll take that. What else we got? Yeah, I'll take that too. Scumhelm? Well, since Eco is Crom, I guess I have to wait for him. I don't think Anna's here right now. Anywhere. No. I don't see her on the map. Mount Prism. This will be interesting. Canonically, we don't know if they're in the same world, but our timeline is a different story. So I was thinking, I guess this means, after everything that happened in the last stream, I guess this means that Scumdad was evil. Like, just... that's who he was until he had amnesia. At least that's how I understand it, because originally he becomes Grima, and then when Lucina tries to go back to stop him, ironically, he goes back and ruins things because he gives himself amnesia. So if that hadn't happened, he would have just gone to become Grima by himself and would have been evil. But also that leads me to wonder, like, does baby Lucina have amnesia because regular or, like, future Lucina came to the past? Like, did that have any effect on baby Lucina? Because Scumdad lost all his memories. And I'm assuming the reason is because two of them exist in the same timeline. So that led me to wonder if poor baby Lucina also has amnesia. Oh, it's because Grima tried to fusion? That's why the amnesia happened? But it failed? It was a failed possession? Oh, I see. Okay. We know that Shadow Dragon, Awakening, Thracia, Genealogy, etc. are in the same world. The Telly schemes are also implied to exist here. Could I say Lucina's independent epilogue because you're planning to pair her with someone? Lucina already is paired. So yeah, that's fine. He's paired with Brady. Baby Lucina has no memories anyway. Three houses has weapons from Shadow Dragon though, so they could be from the same world. Well, we didn't get it yet, Lucy. We have to repair the weapon. Who's paired with Morgan? No one. Morgan solo. I believe I read somewhere that all of the games are in the same world but on different continents. The descriptions for those weapons indicate that they are just a reference. They have a different source and aren't unique. Can't be true, especially with Fates. Fates is explicitly an alternate universe? It is? Is this plot gonna get more confusing? Probably. Fates is an alternate universe from Awakening? You mean all of the routes? Just kind of in general it is? Fates is such a shit show. That's bizarre. I mean, I knew some of the characters appeared as like different people, but I didn't I didn't realize it was considered an alternate version. There's no non-spoiler way to explain it. So it is explained that it's an alternate universe? Lucina doesn't want to interfere with... Hello. Lucina doesn't want to interfere with the good life that baby Lucina has. Oh, I don't know if baby Lucina has a good life right now. In this timeline, so she leaves. Whether she leaves the continent or goes back to the future is not very clear. Interesting. Oh, you're good, Kay. Yeah, Lucina's paired with Brady. All right, Eco, are you ready?
What for?
The next chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Chapter 24.
I thought we had more Basilio supports.
No,
I was
Basilio
like, wait,
only
I
has...
thought he only has a few.
He only has supports with Flavia and Scumdad. That's it. And we did all of them. And then it was just Flavia and Scumdad, so...
Yep.
Oh, they said the thing.
It's the game title, guys. You know, it's
That's how
either
you
the
know shit's
beginning or the
getting real.
end, and it's not the beginning.
It's beautiful. The divine dragon's power flows through every blade of grass here.
Really?
Wait, something doesn't feel right.
We must prepare for battle. Grima has sent servants here. I can sense it. They'll be on us soon, because I guess he has that power now. Look at this nice map we have.
Fart.
Looks like such a happy place, and yet...
It does. It looks like a really nice place.
Yeah, it does. Alright. Well...
Yeah, that's what we were
Interesting.
saying earlier. Like, it would have given him more of a chance to be part of those characters' lives if he were picked up earlier in the game and had more supports.
Yeah, I feel like we could have gotten rid of Rickon and Vake and just replaced them with Flavia and Basilio.
Oh, I like that idea.
Right? Because yeah, he especially has more connection to the characters, like Olivia and Lonku. And then there's just nothing. There's no supports or anything.
Hey, Frost.
Hey, Frost.
Welcome. Yeah, you actually caught one of the Awakening streams. Yeah, you probably caught the last one.
Yeah, so if you don't want
Good morning.
spoilies.
Good morning. I got feathers on my titties.
Game tier, thank you for the 200 bits. Game tier, where would you like to put that? Do you have a preference? Hilda. Okay, we can do that. Getting close. So Hilda's catching up to Hubert. Wait, Hilda's second in command. She's considered one even if she herself would prefer not to be. Yeah, technically. I didn't use the word retainer because I don't think that that is her official title, so. But yeah, she's Claude's second in command. All right, Cynthia. Bring Morgan and Noir. I mean, at this point, pretty much all the kids have decent stats, so... or the best stats. How could Risen infiltrate this sacred place?
Their power must be linked to Grima's.
A little slow there, Father.
I know. I needed a blanket. We must destroy them.
Wait, is your Morgan a rabbit? She is. She sure is. Oh, wait. There are so many retainers and fates. I hate the word, really.
There are a lot.
Huh.
Guard yourself. Please allow me. Thank you.
Get him, Severa. We'll head over there. You have a major soft spot for Severa, especially in hero class. I like Severa. She's also one of my best units.
The non-sibling support between female Morgan and Yarn is concerning. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
That's what you get.
Phoenix and Edgeworth pop-up parades? Ooh, what figures are those?
We can do this. Is that all?
That was something.
I will not fail.
Okay, just stand on his face, Crom. Jeez.
Crom
Oh,
just
sure,
starts
Link. Oh, thanks.
teabagging them.
Thank you.
Can you imagine? Crom's just like teabagging everyone and Scumdad's like, can you stop?
I will not lose.
Uh-oh. Jeez. 174? There's dead and then there's eviscerated.
With all speed.
Just getting started.
They're like the Three Houses ones that came out.
Glory hog.
Oh, cool. Because I pre-ordered the Nendoroids for Phoenix and Edgeworth. well. There's quite a few Persona 5 figures too. Oh, really? They're not that expensive, which is nice because most of the time figures are pricey.
Stay safe. Is that all?
Thank you.
Yeah, well. Libra's doing a stream with Cordelia today. Yeah, Cordelia's the special guest.
Pathetic.
My power is yours. I'm here.
Oh, Maya and Apollo are getting them? That's awesome, but I'm already getting Phoenix and Edgeworth and Zagreus and Than. So
Nicely done.
Let's dance.
thus than my wallet earlier. Yeah. All right, that was loud. I love them, but gets expensive.
Count me in.
At least they didn't announce more Fire Emblem Three Houses stuff to fuck me up. Yeah, just wait till they do Amiibo. Then you're really gonna be screwed. I definitely am anyway.
There's one.
They are, but if they decide to do like the full roster, that's gonna be a lot. I want a female Byleth amiibo. Me too, Frost. That is what I am hoping for and waiting for.
Say goodnight! I was almost scared.
And Shez too, yes. Yeah, well. Hey, Rebel. No, we didn't beat the game yet. We had some supports to do in the beginning.
Just stay tuned, though. I think we're going to knock it out tonight.
How about a Daddy Geralt amiibo? I would get all of them if they release them. It's a problem.
Naga. Nemesis. You will never...
Nemesis isn't in this game. What are you talking about?
My strength is yours.
Manuela would get a Geralt amiibo. She would.
I've got your back.
Hope the next Smash ones show up at the Direct. Is that scheduled? The Direct?
Anyone else like how smooth Geralt is with Manuela? I love it.
I love that ship. It's so good.
I'm here for the Geralt and Manuela ship.
Mm-hmm. Eco.
Well, he's dead. The.
Thanks. His dying words. You don't even want to say them.
He's a zombie.
You'd like to get Octo Splatoon amiibo?
Steady and ready when
Did they announce any new ones?
Hey, thanks.
I'm torn between Geralt and Manuela and Seteth and Manuela. I never really got into Seteth and Manuela.
Seth is mine.
You're finished.
Sorry, Manuela. The Octo ones from... Oh, the ones you... I didn't know if you meant you were hoping for new ones. Like new Octo. Octolings.
I'm still very happy that you surprised me with those.
You're
love them.
welcome. And I think they're expensive now. At least the
Oh,
The-
yeah.
the Pearl and Marina ones, I think, are. So I'm glad we
Pearl
got
and
those.
Marina, Callie and Marie, and the Octolings are like impossible to find.
Right.
We've made it. The altar. Wait here. I'll be back.
No, don't let him go off alone. Be careful, Crom. We must believe in him, Aunt Lissa. I don't know.
You should not let the man-child walk away alone.
No. He needs supervision.
Hear me, Naga. I bear proof of our sacred covenant. In the name of the exalted blood, I ask for the divine dragon's power. Baptize me in fire, that I may become your true son.
He's holding it upside down.
Whoa.
Rhea? Father.
I'm all right.
What's Rhea doing in this game?
That does look like Rhea.
It does! Well, she said that. Your heart has been tested and deemed worthy. Cleansed in my fire, your desire has proven to burn the stronger.
Then you will grant me the power to defeat Grima. The power of a god?
Yes, but know this. I am no god.
Huh?
But milady, you are the divine dragon.
Indeed.
So do sons of man name me. But I am no creator. I possess not the powers of making or unmaking. And neither does Grima. Neither of us bears the power to destroy the other utterly.
Still.
Then what power can you grant me?
Crom's like, dang it! With my blessing thou may draw forth Falchion's true might. The blade of the Exalt shall again strike like the dragon's fang. Your strength will then be my equal.
But not strong enough to destroy Grima?
Alas, Grima cannot be slain. Sleep alone can be your victory. Just as your ancestor put the fell dragon to sleep a millennium ago. But you must weaken him first. Only as the final blow can my power be used to bind his. Isn't there any way to destroy him for good? There is, perchance, a power that could end Grima. However, 'twould be his own.
I see.
He has to kill himself.
Didn't know you were here, Frederick.
Yes.
Yes. And now, and never would he do so of his own volition. He seeks only to add to his power and set ruin upon the world. Didn't I suggest that we just kill Scumdad? Because I'm just saying, like, it might take care of the problem. Now come, there is little time.
Listen.
Where is Grima now?
Heed me.
To the west lies a volcano known as Origin Peak. You shall find the fell dragon there.
So he's in Mordor.
Exalted Falchion. Alright. Boop-a-doop. You got anything I need? No. Oop. It's a long walk.
Across the entire country.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Buy that Levin sword.
Oh, come on in.
Oop. I mean, do I need this? No. Am I gonna buy it? Yeah. Why not?
Are we to bed Grima to save the world? She's like, no, do
Almost gives
not
Grum.
sleep with the fell dragon. That is not my command.
She's just like, ew.
Ew.
Keep boosting Severa. She can't even use these. Well. Her stats are pretty good. Alright.
I carry only the finest.
Oh well. Sell all those. Sold. Alright. Oh, I need to give that to Morgan. Oh, does she have it? No, she has that one. Alright. So. Origin Peak. Chapter 25. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Who killed their own
slay a
parents in
god.
this game? I don't think anybody killed their own parents in this game.
Didn't she just say they weren't gods?
Yes.
And then this chapter is to slay a god. And she's like, you guys don't even listen to me.
Mount Doom. I mean, Origin Peak.
Oh, did she just come with us? Or is she in Falchion?
She's just in the squad now.
The fell dragon is indeed here. Remember, Awakener, the power I gave you cannot destroy Grima.
I see.
It can only put him back to sleep. Fuck me.
Indeed.
Correct, fell blood. So you know of my lineage.
Correct.
Correct. That's what she sounds like. It's weird. You possess power not so different from my own.
We must find some way to break this unholy cycle. We can't just keep putting Grima back to sleep every few centuries.
It's not gonna be your problem then.
Otherwise, we merely will his vengeance. Oh, sorry. Otherwise, we merely will his vengeance on our descendants.
Lucina's like, that's me. I may know a way. I will throw myself into the volcano like they did with the One Ring.
Yes, Scumdad? You have some strategy?
Yes, I die.
Yeah.
The other me claimed the dragon and I were the same, yeah? If I strike the final blow, he'd be killed by his own hand. Wow, loophole.
Really?
Scumdad. Ingenious! Naga, will it work?
But there would be consequences. Grima's heart and Scumdad's are inexorably linked. Dragon and man can no longer be separated. Therefore, slaying Grima would also cause the end of Scumdad's life. Yeah, I realize that. I'm ready.
Bring it on.
I've been ready. There is a chance you could survive, but it is small indeed. You have bound your heart to those of many others in this world. If those ties prove strong enough, they may yet keep you in this reality. But I would not give you false hope. The chance you would live is insignificant. So, it almost sounds like the more friends you have, the more likely it is that you'll survive. That's kind of what she's saying, yes? So, if you're playing on Classic and if a lot of people were dead, does that mean that Scumdad would die once this happens? In truth, you will almost certainly cease to exist.
Scumdad would cease to be? No. We'll find another way. Yeah,
Scumdad
he's
has-
just pining for the fjords.
Libra shitting himself!
Poor Libra.
Libra finally meets Naga. Too scared to ask her to come on stream with him.
We'll find another way.
Scumdad has been ready this entire game? Yes, he has. Crom, wait, you're not thinking clearly, as usual. Think about what your sister would have wanted when she yeeted herself off of that cliff.
Emran would never have asked you to do this.
Emran
She would have done it herself.
What is one life when weighed against millions?
Listen to me.
Stop it. You're one of us. You'll always be one of us. There has to be another way. We just have to find it.
There's only one chapter left, Crom. What will you have me do?
Promise me, Scumdad. Promise me you won't do this.
What a choice. I can't say that that I was expecting this box. I feel like even if we say yes, we're still gonna do it. Okay, we'll lie to Crom. Yeah, Crom, I promise. This is totally a lie. To be fair, I think Crom might actually be pretty traumatized by the fact that Emran did that. So maybe, you know, maybe that's why Crom is extra upset.
Right.
You're right, Crom. I'm sorry. I definitely won't do it.
We swore to stand by each other, remember? We are two halves of a whole. Not even a dragon can sever us.
Sumia's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Not even a dragon can sever us, Snape.
The time for deliberation is over, Awakener. I grow tired of listening to you speak. The Grimleal have
Dude, I
found
thought she
us.
said that.
You're welcome.
Father, we're under attack!
Well, hello. Oh, you're still alive. I forgot you existed. All right. There's a lot of shit going on in this fight. Oh, we got you over here too. Well, bring it on. I love that you don't have to bring Scumdad to these fights, which seems very strange considering the story.
Oh, yeah. Just let him go.
I don't think anyone else's weapons broke. Okay.
Really now?
Still at your little schemes, butchering Valadar wasn't enough.
Do you see what your great struggle has won you? Nothing.
Master Grima has returned. The world's fate is sealed. Or perhaps you simply seek a tender embrace here at the end?
Are you offering to hug me?
I'm not completely cruel, you know. Come, I have a kiss for each of you.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Heed me.
Be swift, Awakener. Grima's servants will harry you to the very last. You must reach the dragon before it is too late.
All right. Who's Roy?
Somebody just yells from the sidelines, "You're a skank!"
Oh my gosh. Well, that was unexpected.
And I just look up at the chat and people are like, "Oh, Aversa's hot." The weird thing is it's Inigo. Dude, did she turn down Inigo? Did he go after Aversa?
Probably. From what we know of Inigo, I would say most likely yes.
My, I was just telling my friends the other day how much the world needs ending. And here you are, trying to bring about its destruction. I think we should really work closer together. Inigo thinks highly of women who drugged him, so I wonder what she did to make him say that. Hasn't she tried to poison someone else?
Who? Aversa?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Did she?
Maybe not. I know she killed one or two people in cutscenes. I thought she poisoned one of them, but maybe she just, like, hit him.
Bunny fight.
Versus says your dancing is bad and no one likes you.
Your dancing is bad and you should feel bad about it.
How dare you? My mother taught me to dance, and she's right over there.
May I cut in? You all right? Check me.
I love the synchronized bunny transformation. Yeah, it does look
Yeah.
pretty funny.
You've got this. You did it.
Well,
My power is yours. Away with you.
Libra protecting his son.
Stay with us.
Out of my sight.
Curie, thank you for the raid.
That's it.
Oh, geez, Scumdad. 183. Hi, Curie. How are you?
Hey, Kuri. Welcome, and welcome to your chat as well.
We are in the finale
you
of
guys playing?
Awakening, so just, you know, if you're afraid of
We
spoilers,
My thanks.
just so you're aware. Oh, you were playing The Sims 4? How'd that go, Curie? Cordelia
I
and
just
Prom
saw
together.
somebody's update that there was a, or somebody's post that there was an update for Sims 4, like a new pack or something.
I am not surprised if that's the case.
I've got you.
I made
Good,
a
I made
giant
a-
mansion and realized it's an off-grid map.
Right.
I'm like, shoot, how do I light this thing?
Oh, off-grid, like it has no electricity?
Yeah, I think that's one of the packs. Like, you can have your sim be off the grid. Sims has gotten very detailed in what you can do.
Conspiracy theory stuff pack.
No, really, I think that's kind of what it is.
That's what it is? It's not just like
The
environmentalism or something?
it's
Oh,
in the
cottagecore
pack.
pack. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So it's like cute rustic stuff, not conspiracy theory craziness.
I don't know. I thought there was. I haven't
They-
really kept up with Sims, so
They made one that was based off Stranger Things.
yeah.
My strength is yours.
The werewolf pack. The werewolf pack
Think again.
came out and now high school?
The high school pack.
That's what was missing from The Sims. High school. Seems weird that they would put out the werewolf pack in the middle of summer. Like, why not save that for Halloween?
Superb technique.
Aliens are in the base game.
I remember when you could
Hi,
build a whole
Zizo.
town of Sims.
Can you not do that?
Can it?
It's certainly come a long way from when my Sims would just drown in the pool because I took the ladder away.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that now.
No, they can climb out now.
Oh, SimCity. Which they effed up because EA.
You were discussing the potential of a Sims MMO.
You can do it.
Hi, Snoogles, welcome. A Sims, what would a Sims MMO look like, guys? It's like World of Sims? Sim World?
Oh, help.
My thanks.
I wonder how much it would cost if you bought all of the DLCs for Sims.
Well, time has passed since then, but we watched somebody actually like add all that up, and it was well over $1,000, I think.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
That was a while ago. The time has passed.
Sims can climb out of the pool now. I want a refund. Yeah, you'd have to build like a wall around it.
Microtransactions for every piece of furniture?
Count me in.
You mean in the hypothetical MMO, or is that the way it is now? Because it wouldn't surprise me if that's the way it is now. They have a laundry pack and a ghost hunter pack.
Yeah, the packs are, there's quite a variety there because you have players that want more of a realistic Sims experience, you know, where the Sims are just like being like real people and doing laundry and stuff. But then you have other people that just want to do silly things.
And then you have the pro gamers that want to do crazy shit.
Can you imagine which side of that I fall into? 234, dang. That was a crit.
Well, obviously, you're a pro gamer. You are literally a pro gamer.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Wouldn't
I
that
always
just be
liked the
Second
super-
Life, a world of Sims?
I always liked the supernatural stuff or the magic, but a lot of Simmers apparently don't. Because they want more realistic stuff. Well, I don't need that now.
I think I would
Either
have fun
cost.
building like a house.
Just one, and then
Just
you're done
one.
forever.
Because then I'd be bored.
Say when it ends. Impossible.
Good.
Like, it'd be fun to use the builder stuff like one time, but then actually playing The Sims would not be fun for me.
You could just keep making houses.
I could just keep making houses, but what's the point of that? Like, just continually making houses.
I mean, the point of it is that you play the game how you want to play the game and enjoy it how you want to enjoy it.
I guess, and people make some crazy shit.
People have made
Like,
some
every time I
amazing
see
builds.
Pictures in...
I have not. I I have not made amazing builds.
It's all right.
Now you've angered me.
I just like modding in characters from other games.
Fair.
It's on sale, but all DLC for Sims 4, all DLC is $578.45.
And that's on sale.
And that's on sale. Yeah, that's still lower than I thought. Insane, but still lower than I thought. This comes right after I saw a whole news article about someone who spent $100,000 on... Shit, what was it? It was... It doesn't matter. It was one of these like online games. It wasn't
I'm in
League of
pain.
Legends, but it was what?
I'm in pain knowing that.
Yeah, Tim. It was Diablo Immortal. Of all things, it was Diablo Immortal. Someone spent $100,000 on upgrading their character, and then they were angry because they were upgraded so far that the matching algorithm couldn't find anyone else to place them with, so they couldn't play the game.
You can do it. Are you all right?
I mean, my cousin spent $6,000 on League of Legends, so
I
that's
see-
like
oh my-
someone I know in my real life who did that.
Dude, that makes me sick. And I don't mean like disgusted. I just mean that makes me ill, considering spending that much money on stuff for a game. Not even collecting games, because I'm sure that in total we have spent a lot of money
Yeah,
on our
but
game collection.
that's different games, and I do use them for work, so...
And it's like that our collection has now become like the decor in our house.
Yeah.
This is just stuff in a game.
Yeah, I don't... Like, I might eventually get the like monthly pass for heroes, but I can't imagine spending like that much money. Like, I don't mind spending a little bit to, you know, support the game and everything, especially if it's a game you really like. But
To support the game.
I can't fathom like thousands of dollars.
Do you get orbs with a monthly pass?
No, you get like resplendent heroes, which are I think every month there's like 2 different ones that you can get, and they have different outfits. Like they have this please let me go, broke. They have different a different outfit than their normal one, and then it gives you extra quests, so you can earn some orbs and some other things from the extra quests that you get. Funny you say that. I just got the monthly pass for heroes myself. Yeah, and
So
like
if you
I mean,
have the monthly pass, do you get any discount on orbs?
no, you can buy orbs. They're just, it's like its own pack, and sometimes they'll
separate.
come with something. Like sometimes it'll come with a character, or it'll come with, I don't know, like different items that you can use. So they have different ones.
You can subscribe to it and still have to pay for orb packs.
Yes.
That's bullshit. That's the same thing as paying for, you know, Amazon Prime, like Prime Video, and you still have to pay extra to rent the good movies. Fuck you. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. Like, you don't have enough money?
The quest has orbs. You get multi auto battles. It also adds a free hero for 40 summons to a lot of summons. Yes, it does that. But yeah, if you want orbs, I mean, you might as well just, like, if you were gonna buy orbs, you might as well just, like, buy the orbs pack over the...
Right. I will not, but I'm just saying, if you subscribe to the thing, you should be able to get orbs. At least discounted orbs.
The pass is good if you have a banner you really want to use your orbs on. Yeah. I think it's one of those things where people will subscribe, like if there's a resplendent character they want, because you get to keep it. So they'll like subscribe and then cancel at the end of the month. So they kind of just get it whenever.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like, I mean, I'm sure some people keep it. But you know, if like your favorite character shows up and as a resplendent, like people will, you know, sign up for that. Like right now it's Corrin. It's male Corrin.
I'm not signing up for anything for male Corrin.
But the only way you can get the resplendent heroes is through the monthly pass thing.
I see.
Yeah.
So without sales, I just did the math, and it's $965 for all the Sims 4 DLC. God damn.
Oh, are you? Ooh.
One more expansion to go to get the 4 digits.
Thanks to the pass, you got 3 summer Edelgards, 2 summoned, and 1 for free after the 40 summons. That's pretty awesome. I was thinking of using some orbs to try to get a second one so I could merge them, because I use summer Edelgard all the time.
I wish you could give characters to other players, so then you could give me one of those summer Edelgards, because you like me.
I don't have multiple right now, though.
I'm talking to Toko.
Oh. Yeah, but that would defeat the purpose of their whole model. Because I have a ton of characters
your extra characters
that I would trade.
I know. Of course it would defeat the purpose of the model.
Yeah.
But that's why we need to implement blockchain technology. Uh-oh. Cutscene.
This is fine. She
I
changed
would.
her.
Oh, thank you.
She changed her tone pretty quick. Murderers, you'll pay for taking Master Valadar from me. Will we?
Okay, you got this.
Jeez. Right on her face. Ah, finally. Sweet death. Finally the pain. Finally it ends. Alright. Well, I have this now. What is this? Oh, dark magic. Okay. 4 turns. That's probably fine. Yikes! What was that? The dragon's call. Krima.
It's all right.
We can defeat him. My lord, how does a man challenge a mountain? Where would one even strike?
The fell dragon has a weakness on the nape of his neck. Thanks, Naga. But that weakness will be guarded by his servants. I can
Have you
send
all ever played Shadow of the Colossus?
It's kind of like that. I can send you onto the dragon's back, but the rest is in your hands.
Right.
Then please, milady, and quickly. We would ask no more of you. Maybe a few things. Everyone, gird yourselves. One way or another, this ends here. One good barrel roll and we doomed. Can we please get a non-Amish auto mod? It really is not learning that butt plugs are okay. Butt plugs are acceptable here.
Alright, now, are these all of the spot pass characters? Is that what all this is? Because a lot of stuff just appeared. Yes, they are. All of these are that. All the orange are the spot pass maps. Okay. That's what I thought. They support with Scum. Well, Scum has no other supports.
Scum has no support left to give.
No, Scum has no support left to give. Also, like, they appear right before the end, you know? I don't have much of a desire to get them at this point. They're not that relevant. So, we've decided against getting all the spot pass characters. You want to know who some of them are? Sure. Yeah, you can say there. Scum is done with this. Scum is. It's been a long time for Scum. He's tired. What? They're all the important characters who died?
Huh?
Like Walmart and Emrin? One of them is Ike's descendant. What? The intros are a little wild. Walmart, Aversa, Yenfei, Emrin, the trickster from the beginning of the game. That is bizarre. So how do they explain that? Gangrel, who wants him? What was the point of them dying then? It's a bunch of people. Well, yeah, a bunch of them opened up. So, like, how do they explain it? Imagine picking up Emrin after all of Crom's angst. Gangrel has the cutest S support quote in the game. What is this timeline? Some have reasons as to why they're around, others is just, bitch, I lived. So it just breaks the story, is what you're saying.
Because it kind of sounds like Aversa supports Harmonica tier. Oh dear. You don't want to marry Walmart and Gangrel? Not particularly. Ike's descendant is kind of awesome. It's just kind of strange when they die in the story. And then they just...
And then they come back.
I guess. I mean, Emrin, like, her sacrifice was quite integral to the story. And then for her to be like, yeah, there was actually a mattress that I landed on at the bottom of that fall, and I just never told you this whole time. Emrin faked her yeet, I guess. Yeah, what's that about?
I just wanted to see what you and Lissa would do.
This was a test.
This was a test.
Game chair, I don't know if you're telling the... Are you being serious? Emrin has brain damage? She doesn't remember her family and can barely form sentences?
That is just cruel.
Yeah, why? I'm being dead serious. I thought you were kidding.
What the shit? Okay, I have to look this up.
It's fucked up. That's what it sounds like.
That's cruel. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why bring her back then? You could have just not. I mean, if you wanted to bring the other characters back, fine. But like, why? What is the reason? What is the point of doing that?
Hey, PB. Yeah, it's true. Damn. Okay, what? Emrin. Bot pass. Port.
That isn't even fun fan content for Emrin. What the fuck? Yeah, like if you're gonna do this extra spot pass thing, I would assume it was supposed to be like fan servicey and just fun. Not that. Also, you can S support Emrin and it feels wrong.
What the fuck? Bot pass character.
If you wanted to marry her, that's the reason. That's so gross. I don't like that.
All right. I am looking this up because I got to see it.
They wanted to bring her back but not delegitimize her sacrifice, then don't bring her back. Like, first off, it kind of ruins the story. And secondly, don't bring her back if you're going to do that. They wanted to bring her back without removing the tragedy. Then just don't bring her back and let her stay dead. I think M is the most controversial for a lot of people, even more so than the villains. Yenfei is apparently the one from Lucina's timeline. Interesting. Didn't even bother with these on the second run. It's why I treat that all as non-canon. That makes the most sense, Umbreons, because, yeah, it does kind of break the story. Writers, can we talk? I know I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Toko. It makes no sense. I think they're all supposed to be non-canon. Yeah, that's a weird inclusion. Iko, are you reading?
I'm watching.
Oh, you're watching the supports?
Yeah, it's real weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's real weird.
It's really weird. Like, they try to make Aversa sympathetic at the literal last minute. But why, though? sometimes you don't need extra content, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just don't need it. I could do without it. Especially if you're not going to just have it be silly fun and stupid, like fan service if you're going to bring people back, you know? A point beyond cursed. Just Priam. Morgan with Emran as the mom would be janky. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Some things we don't need, like splitting Fates into 2 games with the DLC route. I mean... This was gonna be the last game, so they just said, fuck it, have everyone. I guess, but that kind of... More doesn't equal better. Like, throwing everything plus the kitchen sink doesn't equate to a better game or a better story. Personally wish other games added playable villains. I don't really have a problem with, like, necessarily playable villains, but it is strange that this is the way they chose to do that. By bringing them literally back from the dead.
So, do you want to hear something really weird? So at one point, Lissa and Emran are having their support, like at this point, and there's some kind of hot spring thing. So she keeps saying like, "Yeah, once the battle's over, we can go chill in the hot spring." And she says, "We're not going to tell Crom, but because he will be a big grump and will tell us that we have to behave." And she says, Crom won't be there. And Lissa's like, ew, no, brother or not, Crom can't come into the hot spring with us. She says, they're for bathing. The men and women use separate areas. But won't he be lonely?
Why?
And Lissa says, I really don't want to picture Crom diving into a pool of naked women. Shouting, hold on, I'm coming. Wow. I'm not making this up.
I believe you.
Anyway, you, me, hot springs, it's a date. Wow. Okay. And yeah, through all of that, Emran's giving like broken one-word answers.
That's just uncomfortable.
She's really not all there. That's very uncomfortable.
Why do you...
That quote is a choking hazard.
And then they recycled some of that for later.
The hot spring one is not Japan exclusive. Nope. This is one of the DLCs. It allows for pseudo supports between the scum only characters.
Yeah, I really don't like that. From the wiki, sadly, even though she survived her fall, which makes no sense because how would no one have known that, Emran suffered severe brain damage. As a consequence, she is unable to recall much of her former exalted life and having a fragmented speech pattern. Thankfully, she retains her loving and caring personality and a desire to remember her sister and brother. Why, though?
What? Yeah.
All right, I'm going to delete all of that from my brain. We are going to delete it. It is gone. It never was, and we're just going to finish this game because I'm going to get really angry. So we're just going to move on from that. We are just going to move on from that and go fight this dragon. And that my life is worse knowing that. All right, let's go.
End
into
game.
the trash.
Grima.
Grima.
Do you think this scumdad is also done with life?
Well,
Yeah,
he's
I think he
speaking
is.
in red now, so he must be.
Wretched
Kayla said-
son of Naga, you'll be destroyed.
Are you ready?
He's even more done. Are you ready, Scum Dad?
Yeah.
As ready as I will ever be, Crom. Let's finish this. Alright. Let me check inventory. We're fighting on his back. This is the Deathwing fight from WoW.
One of the Colossi in Shadow of the Colossus is almost exactly this. It's a 6-winged dragon. And you climb on its back to defeat it. I need to know which one came first. Between the Deathwing fight from WoW, is that in Cataclysm? Because I'm pretty sure that came before this. Whenever I heard mentions of Scumdad, I imagined him to be less done with life and more total asshole. No, he's not a total asshole.
No, he's keeping this entire army together.
Scum Boy might have been a total asshole, but the world will never know.
It won't.
Scum Lad was misled by the church. This is 2013 and Dragon Soul Raid was released in 2011. Yeah. I was pretty sure this came after that.
Interesting formation.
Yeah, this battle's at least pretty different from the others in terms of layout, but still you should have
What was
really
those
should have no problem.
Hubert spikes?
Okay, I forgot about this. What manner of magic? Magic? Ugh, that was a damn catastrophe.
Basilio, you lived before on 1 HP in a dream, so
He had miracle equipped.
yeah.
He's weakened us all. He's too strong. What the hell?
What? What?
I'm hearing banging.
That was Luna. She was scratching and thumping her foot on the floor.
Oh, she was
She's-
thumping through the ceiling.
Yeah, she is currently rolling around on my floor. And now she's leaving because I guess she's done.
It cannot end like this. I won't have all our struggles be for naught.
No, this darkness, the future is upon us. Oh gods, Father. And so it ends, Scumdad. See how frail these human bonds of yours are, how short-lived, how pointless. You've all thrown your lives away, and the result is the same.
What?
We're not dead yet, asshole. Details. But yes, I suppose it's time I got you all off my back, so to speak. Permanently. No. No, you don't want this, do you? You do have a choice, you know. Doesn't have to be this way.
You can still save your friends. Become one with me, and we shall spare their lives. Refuse, and watch as I rend the flesh from their bones. Tough shot.
No, Scumdad! Don't do it!
He's lying! It's a trap! Now, I will have your decision. Will you save these worms? Will you join me and become a god? I don't know. Nah. Fuck you.
IDK lol.
Do you think me a fool? You'll kill him anyway. Well, of course I would. Ha ha ha, I am so evil. I only thought you might want to leave your comrades with a heroic, selfless image. But so be it. Leave them with the final memory that you were their undoing.
Scumdad!
Bye. All right. Where am I?
Yes.
Where your god wills you to be. Okay, Naga explicitly said that they're not gods, so one of you is lying. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some fleas on my back to take care of. Ew, bro, take a flea bath.
What?
No, I won't let you. You still dare resist me? Then perhaps I should end you first. So dark. A sea of black. I have no final strategy. No cards left to play. He has won. I can't see, I can't hear. I feel nothing. Nothing. Huh? You fight back, getting. I hear something. A voice, but whose? Fight back. Have to keep ing.
Fight back!
It was Crumb this whole time.
Are you
Guys, I'm
tired
taking
of
this-
dropped calls? Switch to T-Mobile.
That was Crom actually talking like that. Crom has really bad cell service. It's not his fault. He's been advised to switch.
Grom finally glitched.
Crom forgot those were his lines, so Lucina was doing it. Come on, Crom, motivate me.
Oh, it's just question marks. Fight back, Scumdad! You swore to do so, remember? Now keep your damn word.
You watch your damn mouth, Crom. Crom? Crom. Hey, Crom. I can hear you. From the darkness. Hey, hi.
What?
What? No, you are mine now. The dragon's grip cannot be broken.
I'm here.
Yeah, Dooms, can you hear me now?
We're
Good.
all right. We're all right here by your side.
Have faith.
Yes, Libra!
The gods gave you to us. I do not believe they wish you taken away.
It's all right.
You have earned my trust and my love, sir. Now return to us. Don't tell Brady.
They're all yours.
You don't bow to dragons, you break them. Okay, so Flavia is Adolgard.
No, you don't.
Seth is like, run, Flane! Heed not the dark's eerie call, friend. Summon forth the strength inside you.
Steady.
I can think of nothing worse than dying alone. No, seriously, I can't.
Show 'em who's boss.
Come on, bud. No giving up now.
Time to pay.
Come on, you can do this. You need to fight with us.
Don't you dare lose.
If you don't come back, I'm never going to forgive you.
Keep it together.
We lost to the fell dragon once. Do not grant fate a second victory.
Father, you mean everything to me. I can't lose you again.
Your victory is clear.
It is inconceivable that our rollicking adventures might end at this juncture.
Stay strong.
Blood and thunder, return to us now.
I'm not scared.
You'll return. I know you will. I can hear them. I can hear my friends.
Stop this at once. Silence those wretched voices. You are all powerless, frail, insignificant. You are nothing.
Come on.
Return to us, scumdad. Caitlin just says cringe. Your bond with us is stronger than even the fell dragon's might.
Crumb.
Crump,
Let's do it.
I'm coming, Crumb. Not for the first time. Hold on.
Again? Wow.
Wow.
Children of man, take my power. Rise now and face the fell dragon.
All right. Thanks, Naga. Well, we're here again.
Here we go.
Defeat the commander. All right, well. What if we just head over there? This is some intense battle music we've got.
Oh yeah, people were saying that the final battle music is good. Just make Robin bum rush the boss and ignore everything else.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, couldn't you just... Good luck catching up to me. I was wondering what those were. Do they just, like, endlessly spew enemies?
I think so, yeah.
Well, that took 5,000 years.
Hear my words, Awakener. Grima's servants will beset you to no end. Dispatch him as soon as you are able. Once the fell one is weakened, a choice will await you. If Crom lets fall the final blow, Grima shall survive, but return to his slumber.
Right.
So be it.
If Scumdad strikes in Crom's stead, both his life and Grima's are forever over. Only in this way may the fell dragon be destroyed for good and all.
Cool.
Heed me.
The final decision is yours. I'm assuming you had Crom do it, Eco?
I don't remember.
Let's go.
Well,
I really don't remember what I did.
I'm assuming that's what you did.
Fighters, assemble.
I've had enough.
Probably.
Face me, evildoer.
That was
That seems like that would be the quote-unquote good ending.
With all speed. Be gone, fiend.
glory hog.
She just call him a glory hog.
Have faith.
I think I remember seeing somebody complain about this. Something about the illusion of choice for the greater good. Hmm.
Stay safe.
I can do this.
I've never actually seen what happens in if Crom does the final blow. Always do Robin. Really, game tier.
You want some?
Time to play. Is it over?
219? Noir. Goodness.
Have faith.
You did 2 playthroughs, so you saw both. And Noir is definitely OP.
You're still in.
Everybody's OP.
Okay, you got this.
Exciting.
Hope you're ready. Yes! Mission complete.
Noir and Severo were meant to be. Look at them annihilating enemies. Oh, well. Return to me. Come. We are one and the same.
Incoming foe.
Incoming foe, you think?
Well,
Miss!
F.
May the
You
gods
suck.
bless us. I'm with you. Now strike.
Here's how it's done.
Wow. Gum's getting ready.
An easy win. We're not done yet.
Good always triumphs.
Scumdad looking at Morgan and is weighing his options.
Yeah. I think not. Allow me.
Yeah, because if we do this, doesn't that mean that Morgan's gonna disappear? Because Morgan isn't born yet.
I'm here.
I don't know. I think I must have put Grima to sleep
You probably did, yeah.
because I think I would have been mad if I'd lost my character.
Nicely done.
It could also be that he lives anyway.
Oh yeah, it could be. Multiverse theory exists here. Yeah, because some of them are like not worried at all about disappearing from existence, and then others are, but it's kind of a trope.
All right. Well. Room. Get rid of some of this
Attack
HP.
with Adam West.
That's right. I am Grima. I am despair.
Here they come.
Grim's like, okay.
Ready when you are.
What happens if someone else kills him? Or would it just take him down to 1 HP? Is it, like, not possible?
I don't remember. You get the
Oh,
choice
you get the choice
after?
after his...
Oh, okay. So you have
Oh.
to take him out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you'll win.
You're finished.
You're finished, me. Eh.
Right.
Now, Scumdad, this is our chance. I'm going to finish it.
Not the first time he said that. Let Crom land the final blow. Well, I feel like in the canon or lore of our story, Scumdad would go for it, right?
I do think he would.
I think you would too. No!
Scumdad!
I lied.
Wait! What?
What are you doing? For once, I'm glad you and I are the same. Now I can give my life to protect those I care for. You would not dare.
All right.
I would, and I will. The evils you would visit on this world are unthinkable. In some way, we share the blame. It's only right we meet our end together. No!
Zap.
I can't take this ending seriously. I'm sorry if I've ruined the ending for all of you.
Scumdad! No!
Thank you, Crom, for everything. Mostly the sex, but, you know. Tell the others, my last thoughts were of them. Except for
Maybe
Yarn.
meet again in a better life.
That.
Wait!
Scumdad, no! Oh god, no!
Bye!
The war is ended, my friends. Never again will the fell dragon trouble our world. I owe you all far more than words can ever repay. Especially Scumdad, who gave himself to save us all.
Just like Emrin.
To save all the worlds to come.
Poor Scumdad. After everything he did for us.
No.
Don't cry, Lissa. We'll see him again. I'm sure of it. Remember what Naga said. That Scumdad would survive if our ties were strong enough. This isn't over. I believe Scumdad is out there, somewhere.
He just floats down from the sky. Hey, what up?
Like Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Don't cry for him. He was already dead.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. And I'll find him. If it takes me the rest of my days, I'll find him.
Scumdad's like,
We
"Please
just have
don't
to
look for
find
me."
the right meadow.
Imagine Scumdad being back in the meadow with amnesia. You know what? That would not surprise me if that's how it ended. You're right. He has to be out there somewhere. And we'll find a way to bring him home. Even if we have to search every open field in this whole stupid world.
Ah.
I believe the same, my prince. Scumdad is too strong to simply disappear. It falls to us to look after the realm until he returns.
Yeah.
Scumdad had damn well better come back. If that blasted dragon truly got him, I'll be the one breathing fire.
Oh, here's a familiar face. That
Surprise,
I don't remember how to
French!
voice. He made a noble sacrifice, and I know my nobility.
All right, Ferdinand von Ayer.
For my name is oh wait, Virion. That is my name. And I know Scumdad shall someday return.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
The first we haven't seen Vake since like part 8.
Scumdad's gotta be out there somewhere. How do I know? Hey, you don't question the vague. I can feel it too. Scumdad is out there waiting for us. Though I surely will miss him in the meantime. What if he's just out there in the field and it's just like a bear comes up, starts
And wrecks
sniffing him?
him. Oh.
And what?
I said and wrecks him, like murders him.
That's what I was gonna say. Like they can't just
Oh.
they can't be so casual about this.
N-
He's
well.
just lying in a field.
Well, statistically unsubstantiated, I have what laymen might call a hunch. This hunch corroborates most of the statements made thus far. Oh my god, Callum!
Scumdad, I know you're out there. I know you're not gone.
Scumdad could find his way back to the army just by smelling Callum.
Toko, I thought you typed, I'm gonna miss Muriel fucking so much. And I was like, that's ironic because that never happened with anyone. No one knows more about being lost and found than me.
Yeah, we did lose you for a while there, Callum.
I'll be extra smelly to help him find his way back.
I wish he could have stayed with us long enough to see me grow stronger. But all the more reason to work hard between now and his return. Secretly, Sumiya's like, yes, he's dead.
He lives. I know it. Some people just aren't the dying sort.
Right.
If Crom believes he's all right, then so do I. Maybe I can work out some new magic to bring him home.
That's called necromancy. I think it's frowned upon. If he returns to us now, I might even consider making him tea. Myself. Do you hear that, Scumdad? Me! Making tea! You should be honored! Let us honor Scumdad's regard for his warren. He was a true Togwell. And a true Togwell would not leave family behind. I feel he's out there.
If Scumdad's anything like me, he won't check out just 'cause a job is done. Gotta collect all the sweet rewards, right?
Too many times now have I watched loved ones give their lives for me. I must hold on to faith that this time will be different.
Oi, Scumdad. You daring to make Gregor celebrate alone? Gregor not rest until he drink you under table. Haha.
Scumdad's not gone. He's just misplaced. I'll wait 1,000 years for him if I have to.
In Naga's name.
Pa knows he's going to Fodlan. Naga has a way of sending a ray of light, even in the deepest darkness.
Naga's like, what?
I know she said she's not a god, but we'll talk about that later. Now, may Scumdad find that light, just as he became that light for us.
He had better march back here and try again. I only send people off on my terms. Or in a casket.
Oh.
There will be one less set of eyes on me as I dance. It feels wrong. Please come back, Scumdad. Please be out there somewhere.
Oh.
Minerva said she still feels Scumdad is of this world. And that he smells delicious, but that's neither here nor there.
I don't remember him at all. Weird. Hey, Scumdad. Everyone's dying to see you alive. We're sick to death of death. That reminds me of a good one, too. Two risen, a wyvern, and a priest walk into a bar. She's
We
like,
have
get
won
out
our
of the way, idiot.
Yeah, Lucina shoves him out of the way. We have won our future, but we are in debt to so many sad memories. I pray at least one of those sadnesses will yet be undone.
Right.
I swear my life and blade to defend this future you have won, Scumdad. If you can hear me, swear that you will help me do so.
Right.
He did what he had to do. That's the mark of a true warrior.
If every single character goes through this and then they all turn around and he's just standing there, I swear to God.
He'll be back. Nope. I'll bet my sweet ass on it.
Ugh. Leave it to Scumdad to take responsibility for all of us. If he cared for us that much, I hope he knows how we still need him.
Hey, Lacius, remember me? I'm back. Thanks to you and the others, I was able to change. And I've got more changing to do. I want you to see it.
I wasn't expecting Anna to be here. You've done so much for me and all of my many, many sisters. You're an extra special customer. I hope we meet again.
I feel a soul straight and true, pulsing in the darkness.
Kinky.
The hero will return, turn.
Wayne would definitely do that.
No tears today. I know he'll be back. I'll just have to wait and try to smile.
Oh,
I
Brady.
won't cry. He'll be back. I know it. And in the meantime, I'll write the finest song about him that ever was.
I'm glad for our victory, but I wish it did not mean so sad a farewell. I still have so much to learn. Come back and teach me. Now I know what it really means to be a hero. But heroes always come back to fight again. Don't they? Fool! Why did you sacrifice yourself? I refuse to accept it. Return, Scumdad, or face my wrath.
He showed me that I have a future. That destiny can be defeated. We have to believe we can alter destiny once more and bring him back.
No.
Father, you can't leave me now. Not like this. I believe in you. Come back.
And who's Severa's dad in this timeline? Gregor. All this death. No more. Please, you've got to come back. The world is vast and full of potential.
Try
The world
again.
is- Sorry, Mother. The world is vast and full of potential unexplored. I shall devote myself to discovering that art which might reunite us.
No, this is all wrong. He can't be dead. He's out there. We have to be patient and believe. This is all wrong. We can't just leave Scumdad for dead. I'll wait until the end of time for his return.
Tiki's here too, I guess.
Scumdad put others before himself. No one can question his character. But his work is not done. He is still needed here.
Scumdad has secured for us all the most precious gift. A future. Now it falls upon our shoulders to protect what was given. I vow to give my all to healing the damage this war has wrought upon the realm. When Scumdad returns, I want him to see what his sacrifice bought. Scumdad, if you can hear me,
I can't.
you will always have a place here with us. Remember that. Always.
Was a Severus Snape bullshit? Alright. Now we're gonna see our stats.
Oh, Lord. This is going to be a long scroll.
It sure is. Scumdad and Crom.
Yeah, I'll really
and
miss
Crom.
Marmar.
Scumdad and Crom. Scumdad's too busy chilling with Scumlad in the ditch. Joker.
Oh, you're here
Scumdad and
too, huh?
Crom. Oh, Stalin Kellum. Frederick and Virion. Crom and Frederick. Scumdad and Muriel. What a pair. Scumdad and Maribel. No wonder everyone was mourning Scumdad. Scumdad and Pon. OTP. Frederick and Cordelia. No TP.
Scum Chad.
Sully and Lonku. Gregor and Nowie. The end to a legendary playthrough. Bards will sing praises of this playthrough for
Aw.
years to come.
Thanks, guys. This was super fun.
The
Frederick
Kellum
and
lad
Fawn.
you never saw but always smell.
Oh, Libra was MVP in 12.
He was Libra. I'm sad I have no Libra merch yet.
Is there any Libra merch?
Probably. Someone was doing a an interest check for Libra plushies.
Oh my god.
I hope they come to fruition. They were also doing Three Hopes Edelgard, I believe. Kita's made me view half the cast in a completely different light. I don't know if that's good or bad. This is a trip and a half. The ad-libs just made it more memorable. Aw. By awakening, your emotes will live on. Guys, the emotes are so good. The sketches look amazing.
They are so
wait to
good.
see. I can't wait to see them in full color because they are so good.
She
They're
sent me
very-
the proof of concept today. They're
I
oh
did.
my god. They made me laugh out loud.
They're very expressive. The Boo
I
one
still-
came out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Because there were not many examples. I looked to try to be like, this is kind of what I'm looking for. So I just explained it, was like, maybe this or this. And she did a great job.
I still need
I'm
to catch
glad you
every
guys-
episode before this stream I caught. Wow.
Oh
You have
my
a lot
goodness,
to
Rust.
to watch.
I'm so glad you guys enjoyed.
Me too.
Excited to see the Boo emote. I can't decide which one's my favorite because the Scum Dad one is really good. And a mood.
Yeah, I'm really glad you guys enjoyed this because this was the first long playthrough that I've really been involved in. And it was a lot of fun for me. I loved it, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too.
In future Kita merch, you just sell the bulletin board. That would be great to put it on a poster, but I also think I could get in trouble for copyright.
Yeah, because it would use the original art.
Uh-huh. I would probably have to get an artist to redraw the characters.
Oh, my
It's still
God.
dicey even then, but that would be probably how you'd have to do it. Hi, is it lamb time? Do you
Yeah, Rue
need
got
to speak
impatient.
right now? Oh, jeez. All right, after Grima's defeat, Crom was officially welcomed as Elise's new exalt. Queen Sumia lived and breathed for him. Someone lied when they wrote this. And her flower petal readings were said to bring good luck to all who received them. Yeah, that seems like a lie. Rupert? Now is not the time for squeaking. As Elise's new knight captain, Frederick took charge of keeping the peace and training new recruits. His wife, Sully, assisted him, becoming an object of admiration for strong women the world round. We know history books never tell the truth. Crom died under mysterious circumstances. They took creative liberties with Sumia. Yeah, just a few. Lucina wrote those lies. Viren returned home to Roseanne, where he was labeled a traitor and a coward or else ignored entirely. But a few well-placed hexes from his wife Tharja eventually brought the populace to their senses. Wow. Vake died alone, returned to the streets that raised him, and was welcomed as a hero. His unflinching self-assurance was the perfect medicine for the town's post-war squabbles, earning him the nickname Brother Vake. It makes him sound like a holy man.
He is most certainly not.
Saul continued his service as Elysian Knight and led crucial missions across the realm. His scattered nature blended well with his wife, Lissa's cheerful banter, making for a happy life indeed. Donald died. No one attended his funeral. The end. Lacious. Though she never overcame her stage fright, Olivia danced across the land, mending the scars of war. Her husband's name has been lost to history.
Wow. Come on, man.
Oh my god! What the?
Damn.
Wow! They
him! Longku returned to Regna Ferox and served as Basilia's right-hand man. Maribel, for her part, could not stand her new home's nonsensical laws and eventually guided both cons to an era of reform. Also loved how she mended the wounds of war by dancing, as you do. While continuing to study magic, Rickon realized how childish some of his actions had been. The sting of that revelation caused him to redouble his efforts, and soon he was a mage of the highest order. Gaius never lost his sweet tooth, though he ultimately returned to less savory enterprises. Muriel soon began researching new and more powerful sweeteners for her husband to enjoy. And also cloning. She was doing a lot of that.
I call it Splenda.
After the war, Gregor briefly sank into a life of excess, but when he saw Cordelia working diligently as a knight of Ulysses, he decided to clean up his own act and fight by his wife's side.
Oi,
Well
I
then.
better get sober.
Many an unfortunate child found joy in the small orphanage Libra and his wife built after the war. Aww. Cherche was a natural mother to the children who were also quite fond of her wyvern, Minerva. Aww.
Aww. That one's wholesome.
Precious. After Grima's demise, Henry made a cold, clean break with history, never to stain its pages again.
What does that mean?
After returning to Chonsin, Sayri worked tirelessly with the other dynasts to secure a peaceful future for the Valmese continent. She was occasionally seen visiting her brother, Yenfei's grave. Right, because he didn't come back from another timeline. With Grima a done deed, Basilio returned to Ferox and applied himself to dethroning Flavia. If his army of champions failed, he knew he could always wait for little Lucina to grow up and lend her a mask.
I don't understand that.
After Grima was vanquished, Flavia returned home and did a marvelous job of whipping Regna Ferox back into shape. They say that each time a tournament drew close, she would ask Crom to lend his sword. Oh look, it's Lacius's favorite character. Donald returned to his tiny village and built a happy life with his mother and his wife, Naui. She loved her new home and scampered through fields and mountains with the fervor of a village cat. All right. With nary a word, Anna left the others and returned to her free-spirited merchant life. She was later sighted across the continent, haggling with suppliers and beating down the cost of goods. Owain set off on a lengthy quest with Severa to stay his sword hand. Though Severa nagged her husband mercilessly, she also provided much love and support. Yeah, they went to Fates. That's what I thought, Lucy. I thought it was going to say beating down competitors for Anna. Inigo traveled the world, ever ready with a smile or a solution when trouble started to brew. His services and performances were rewarded with the best currency, the joy and gratitude of others. Well, that's a good ending for Inigo.
the joy and gratitude of girls.
Brady left the priesthood to
Yeah,
become the
fuck
world's to become the world's scariest violinist.
Wait,
Every new
what?
rondo he composed passed first through the ears of his beloved wife and critic Lucina.
I don't. What the hell? I never said anything about playing the violin.
Sometimes Lucina smacks him with the bow. Knowing her battle had not yet ended, Kiel set off on a new quest of self-discovery to find her real father. Her sincerity led to much heartbreak along the way, but each painful lesson further hardened her as a warrior. Yeah, because she learned the truth. The things she did with that violin!
They don't call them F-holes for nothing.
Oh my god. Jerome and Cynthia were married and settled down near Wyvern Valley. Astride her Pegasus, Cynthia labored endlessly to concoct more dashing ways for her husband to make an entrance. Morgan's memory never returned. What? But she didn't seem to miss it. Later, scholars would speculate she had come from a different future than the other children. What? Rebel. Yarn traveled the world in search of a safer haven, a journey that was ironically fraught with danger. Nevertheless, he is said to have beaten his fears and lived to a ripe old age. This never gets explained. Morgan? The heck? Longing to meet his mother's intellectual standards, Laurent took his wife on an expedition around the world. Noir seemed startled at first by many of their discoveries, but knew she was in good hands. They started more cloning, didn't they?
Her nickname was Miss Personality.
The Manakee Na still had many human lifetimes ahead, and she availed herself of this time to caution future generations away from the mistakes that led to the return of Grima. More clones. Yeah, they're definitely cloning, right? She founded the Church of Saros! Exhausted from the war,
she did.
Tiki returned to the Divine Dragon grounds and slept for several days. Afterward, she was said to come down and visit the people regularly. Is Scumdad writing this? The end. So Pond doesn't get an ending?
Man, that's raw.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Crom, we have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
Oh god, we're stuck in a time loop.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand. Welcome back. It's over now.
Oh, here's the ending. Many wrote of Scumdad's legendary exploits, but accounts of his origins and character varied. Scholars, poets, and bards agreed on one thing alone. He loved his wife, Pan, above all else. Aww. No mark of Grima on his hand? This must be Scumchat. Your avatar has been added to the avatar logbook. You can now use this avatar in other save files. Your renown upon clearing the game can be carried over into a new game. If you have cleared the game more than once, the highest value will be used. Oh. Wow. Eco, you had 91 hours in this game.
Holy hell!
We had 156. A lot of hours.
But I enjoyed every single one of them. This was great. I like missed a lot by only putting in 91 measly hours.
Yeah, you miss a lot if you don't watch the supports.
I feel very differently about a lot of the characters, especially the kids.
Yeah.
Owain is probably the biggest turnaround for me. Still not crazy about Inigo, but I'm excited to see like his parallel in Fates.
Yeah.
Because he has one. So I'm excited to meet him and see how he's different, if he's recognizable at all. Did my opinion on Donald change? I mean, Donald was funny. I don't think I even recruited him. I think he died. in my original one, I think he either died like I either reset so that I could get him, or and then I never used him, or I just moved on and let him be dead because I didn't use him in battle. Fuck yes. I know that he died, like, because I didn't realize that was going to happen. I'm pretty sure that I reset, like I went back on a save so that I could get him, because I realized after it happened that I could do that. But then the problem was that he was so far behind my other units that he would just die in battle. So I benched him. I didn't like grind to level him up. But I did not get any of his supports.
Laisha's tears of joy. Scumdad finally left the army and took Pawn with him and finally got to be at peace. About time. Final thoughts on favorite characters?
Overall favorite characters, Brady is definitely one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was saying about the kids before that I thought Owain was my biggest turnaround from there, because I did use Brady some. Owain I didn't use at all because his initial dialogue, I was just like, yeah, no. But of the original set of characters, like the parent characters, probably my biggest turnaround is Libra. He
Libra's
might
precious.
be
I love him.
my favorite. Like, and I'm thinking of only the characters that I did. Libra might have come all the way from me really not caring at all about him to being one of my favorites.
As he should be.
And for the child units, probably Brady.
That's fair.
There were some that I just never quite came around to.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys know how much I love Libra. And I like Tharja, even though she's my problematic fave, for sure. I like Crom and Lissa. And I mean, Scum is a mood. Just a mood. I love Pawn. I feel like Pawn doesn't get a lot of love in the community.
No,
But she
like
deserves
none
it.
at all.
Yeah. Which is a bummer. But she deserves it. And then, I mean, for the kids, like, I think I liked the kids in some ways more than a lot of the other characters, like a lot of the first gen. Because I really like Brady, Lucina, Noir. I like Jerome. I understand why people don't, but I like him a lot. And Cynthia. So, Ketaverse Crom has become a top 3 for you. I can't wait till you see the Crom emote.
Oh, thanks, Wildcat. That means a lot.
Oh, it's up there with Saints Row, Ace Attorney, Three Houses, Tulip, and America's Next Top Model. Oh my
and
gosh.
that classic ANTM.
Aw, thanks, Wildcat. Is there anyone you dislike more than last time? Umbreons wants to know.
Anyone I dislike more than... I don't like female Morgan as much as I liked my boy Morgan.
Well, I think male Morgan is supposedly like just wholesome, more wholesome, and female Morgan is more of a troll.
But that doesn't count because it's a different character. Anyone that dislike more than last time? I mean, I don't know. There's some factors that could affect that. Like, does it count that I didn't use them at all last time, so I felt nothing for them, and now I don't like them?
Yarn.
Yarn? Yeah, I don't... I'm not going to count that. The ones that I really played the last time that I used a lot in battle and also got to know again this time, and I'd like them less, Vake. And...
Yeah, Vake's probably... If I had to pick, like, my least favorite character, it would probably be Vake.
Let's see, I might say... and again, a lot of the ones that I really did not enjoy, I didn't play the first time. So I'd probably say Vake, Kellum, and not just because of what we turned him into, but that's not
You mean
entirely
a porta
because,
potty?
like, a porta potty, yeah,
Porta Kellum.
Porta Kellum, and again, I'm character I dislike more now, Basilio. Yeah, a little bit. But
Yeah.
I never even got close to seeing those final supports with him. So that was the first time I ever saw that. Kellum's ending was top tier. Yeah, that was funny.
Also horrifically sad at the same time.
Very sad.
What about Cordelia? Cordelia is one that changed for me because I really liked Cordelia up until we started doing her S supports, and I was like, I can't get behind somebody marrying someone and just like settling.
Oh, that.
Because that's just not fair to that person. So that made me dislike Cordelia
Yeah,
a little bit.
Think of it now. I will say Tharja. I will say Tharja. I like Tharja less than I did before.
That's fair, but I still think that she's better. Like once you go through all of her supports with Noir, it seems like she wants to be a better mom.
Once you get all the way through, and yeah, you could say it doesn't really count because she, like, in that timeline, she never did those things.
Right.
So she learned from talking to her daughter what her future self was going to do, and she made different choices. So that's kind of unfair to her.
Yeah, and I appreciate that because it did seem
Yeah.
like she was at least going to make changes. So I'm optimistic that she did, at least hopefully.
Cordelia, I would have to agree. That support was that was hard to listen to. Like, holy crap. I like Gregor a lot more this time. than the first time.
Even though that's not his real name.
Even though that's not his real name. Worst S support, I think there are two that stick out in my mind. The first one is the one we just talked about. It's Cordy and Frederick, where she agrees to marry him, but she doesn't like him at all, and he's just like, I understand, Crom's better than me. That one was difficult. And I was gonna say also, and I just thought of another one. There's that one. There's the one with Inigo and Na, which I did not like at all. That's the Chomp Chomp one. And the other one is Yarn and Na. Because that's the one where he said that he only realized his feelings for her while he was watching her being kidnapped, and then said that he owes those kidnappers one. That I could have done without.
Oh, yeah. I did not like how that was played for comedy. Unfortunately, a lot of serious things that shouldn't be used for comedy are, like, one that sticks out to me, and this isn't an S support, but it really did bother me that Inigo literally gets drugged and assaulted, and it's played for laughs because he's a man. I really don't like that. So I wish that they would stop using serious topics like that for comedy, because it's not really necessary. But yeah, I didn't like that with Yarn either, because it's like, okay, dude, like, not cool. Like, could you just imagine someone saying that to you? Like, man, when I saw you getting kidnapped, like, I just realized how much I loved you. Like, what? Inigo does shitty stuff, but he does not deserve some of the shit he went through. Yeah, absolutely not. Like, regardless of my feelings on a person, like, no, not okay. As for worst S supports, I mean, Naoi's and Nas are really bad. Weirdly, Naoi's with Vake was probably one of her better ones, but if they had just made it not romance, like if she had just been able to get to an A with people and it was about friendship, it would have been much better. But yeah, those were all pretty rough. This game needed a lot less S supports. Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense that they went all out because they thought it was going to be the last one. But at the same time, it almost feels like there's too much content, which seems like a very weird complaint. But it feels like because they had to put supports with everybody, the writing went downhill in certain places because of that. And a lot of the characters really didn't need that. And I do appreciate how in Three Houses they have certain characters that just get to a B. They don't go any higher than that. And that's fine, because not every relationship needs to go that far. So I appreciate that kind of now we're getting less of that. Instead of kind of forcing relationships between a lot of people that really don't need them. More doesn't automatically equal better. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, game tier. And I think in some cases there's a little too much. Who wins for most cursed S support? For most cursed supports, I mean, probably Naui. One of the other ones that was really kind of for me was Naui and Long Q. He was the one she was playing house with, right?
Oh, that was not.
And then it was like
that was kind of uncomfortable.
That was very uncomfortable. That felt very much like grooming, and I did not like that. You know, like, some of these characters really didn't need S supports at all. Like, Rickon and Naui, you didn't really need that. Again, you could have substituted Flavia and Basilio. So... You loved Laurent's sexual awakening.
That was funny. That I missed out on that one the first time for not even getting him because I didn't S support Muriel with anyone.
Oh, I don't think I've played any of the games where you can only have a set amount of supports. Because I think someone said that, like, the Sacred Stones was like that. Like, having a set amount of supports you can get in a single playthrough. That would be annoying.
Yeah, and I think Echoes is like that.
It is? Really?
It's definitely different.
Kita Muriel was low-key one of my favorites. I'm glad I made a strong choice, and I don't think they counted on players seeing every support, but at the same time, 75% of them didn't need to exist. Only 5 supports per character? See, I don't like that. GBA games, you only get like 5 per, yeah. That's a bummer. Echoes isn't that limited? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. The voice choices made the playthrough. Most of Muriel's were uncomfortable too. Like, she didn't have any feelings most of the time and just started an experiment. Yeah, again, they didn't really feel like they needed to be S support sometimes. But Muriel's S with long Q's sucked. The quality in the GBA and Telia supports are really good usually though, so it's a shame you can't do all of them. Echoes added in characters I hope get added in with later games. The Cypher characters are great. Hey DZ Wolf, how are you?
Hey, welcome.
Oh, also Joker.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
Oh, we all forgot to remind you about Joker coming in.
That's okay. I saw and it was just in the middle of like the, things happening, so I figured we would do that later. Thank you so much, Joker, for the $15 tip. Here's the state of the jars as of now. So Dude is still behind, but not by much. Hubert has a small lead there. Well, you name Corin? I don't know. It depends. If we go with male Corin, it'll be Scum something. And chat gets to vote on which Corin we do. So. Who were your favorite characters to do voices for?
Libra. Mine was definitely Libra and Brady. The two of them were my favorites.
Rebel, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Hilda will win this beauty pageant. So Libra was your fave?
Yeah. Libra and Brady were my two favorites. My Brady was top tier. Brady was your favorite too, Wildcat? Oh, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Rebel. Hilda has taken the lead.
Go! This seems very cruel.
Melium, thank you for the $25 tip for my husband, Hubert. For Hubert. All right. So now Hubert is in the lead.
I'm just glad I could hear you have fun with this project. I did have a lot of fun with it. And my voice for Libra was supposed to be a joke because I knew where the supports were going. I knew what the trope was going to be, and Kita did not. So I did it just as a joke, and then everybody thought it was so good that I just kept going with it.
And it worked perfectly. Thank you, Melium. You loved Severa.
So, Severa, I I was gonna say Severa and Muriel, I think, were my two favorite voices. Like those were the two funniest for me. But then I don't know, like, Valley Girl Noir was also up there. That made me laugh out loud like almost every time. But as far as getting the voices accurate, I thought that you did a really good job, especially like Lissa. I remember being very good. Naui was like on point. That's exactly how I imagined her sounding.
Well, thank you.
Lucina was very good. Like all of yours, they were very distinct.
Thanks.
But I think Muriel and Severa were the two funniest choices that you made.
For me, Tharja was fun. I like, kind of like villain characters. I think they're fun. I had a lot of fun with Lissa because she's very expressive. The problem is like Sumia and Cordelia and Lucina are all kind of similar, and Cherish to an extent are kind of similar personality wise. So it's a little bit harder to make them different. Like Olivia is very, soft spoken, timid, quiet. So that's, very distinct. Naui is very childlike. So I had more to work with there. And Muriel was just ridiculous. Thunderation.
Thunderation.
So yeah, I had the most fun, I think, with the more expressive characters than the more like, kind of not relaxed but normal characters. Feel so bad for Sumia. Don't ship her with any of her husband candidates just because they have better options. Yeah, poor Sumia. Can't remember if he does, but I hope Elder makes a return in Fates. Me too.
Favorite quotes were Virion away, boo, and fascinating. Virion away. That was not one of my favorite voices to voice.
Varian.
Yeah. That was hard to keep up.
Yeah, I can't do a French accent, so.
That was hard to keep up, and Gregor was at times hard to keep up, even though I find that a lot of my attempts at doing foreign accents end up just defaulting to Russian. It was still hard to keep up sometimes. I liked it. I was happy with how it came out, but it was still difficult.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because you're essentially doing a cold read anyway,
Yeah.
So, like, it's just not going to be perfect. But I think the Conquest cast is going to be a lot funnier, but we'll see. Yeah, the only real character I know from Fates is Camilla, so I don't know what we're getting into with that. Can't wait to do Boo again in Fates.
You'll miss Tharsha, but she'll be back in Fate. Sorta. Interesting.
Yeah, she has a parallel character.
She does? I thought
Yep.
it was only like those 3 that came over.
No, she has a parallel.
Well, at least we'll
I
be
didn't
able
say
to.
anything, like I didn't want to spoil it, but since we're talking about it, she does.
Is that character in Heroes? Because a lot of them I realized that by just playing Heroes and getting them. Like I got Selena. I have Laszlo. There's more than the 3 we mentioned before. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. There are lookalikes, but the 3 are the only real ones. They aren't on the conquest side? She is a character that's basically her with a different name. Alright, you can give me the name.
You want the name?
Yeah.
Rajat.
Wait, is that just an anagram?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Well, well, we already have some voices for them then. When they show up. Sweets? Okay, well that's Gaius.
Yeah, and there's Kale Dory.
Is that Cordelia?
Yep. They weren't that clever.
Did they just not have material to work with? Like, what was that about? More Tharsha voice. Yes, the Tharsha voice will live on.
Yay, more Inigo.
Yeah, but
I'm just
Sevra.
kidding. I'm waiting. I'm excited to see how Inigo is in his other timeline, other game, whatever.
Does Vake have a parallel? Please say no.
No. I just call him Sweets. He's just a sugar addict.
Asugi? Oh, Gaius.
Asugi. Oh, so he changes nationalities also. That's interesting.
Vake doesn't have a parallel. Yes.
Cave? No. No.
It's just the 6 you've mentioned? All right. Well, this will be interesting.
Fates takes place in the distant past from Awakening. So what did they say? They overshot like when they went back in time?
Wouldn't be surprising.
Cave. No, he'd be the only one that wouldn't change his name. What are you talking about? The Vake is the Vake, no matter what.
He changes his name to Vape.
Vape. Vape Julson?
It might as well be. The DLC will explain why. Okay. Well, we have a while.
Yeah, we'll try to find out. Naturally.
And we have a lot of Fates content, so that'll be happening soon-ish. I don't know about super soon, because we have a lot of 3 Hopes to get through. Yeah, we, now that we are done with Awakening, it only took a few months. Now that we are done with Awakening, we're going to be continuing working through Scarlet Blaze, and then do Azure Gleam, and then Golden Wildfire. And in between there, we've got a bunch of birthday incentives that we hit, so we've got quite a few games to play. And then we have Splatoon 3 and also Pokemon Scarlet Violet, so it's a very busy year.
Yeah, is this the farthest out you've ever had a solid schedule booked? I think so.
I don't know, because when Mass Effect came out, when the remaster came out of Mass Effect, I knew I was going to be doing that for quite a while.
Oh, true.
So
That took a long time.
yeah.
How will I deal
Yep.
without Cursed Friday? Oh, you will have something cursed. You will definitely have cursed content
Oh yeah,
several times a week, just coming right up.
definitely. I'm sure the content will somehow be cursed in some way.
Because this isn't stopping. Unless she tells me not to, I'm definitely going to make people as clownish as I possibly can. Anything to alleviate the horror of Azure Gleam.
Yes. We need Squidward Gilbert.
I'm going to be doing my best with the ad-libs. I know I'm not always the greatest, but I'm going to be doing what I can to do my job, which is to keep things light.
And if
I
it's
am the
not
ray of light in a dark world.
and if it's not cursed, we'll make it. That's right. It's okay. We can curse something else, chat. We can do it. I'm glad you guys believe in your cursedness.
For the next game, Declow, Elga Drag, and Mitreed.
Oh god. Fates is stupid from the beginning. We'll have no problem making it cursed. Lucy.
When I first started playing Three Houses all that time ago, we started calling Edelgard Ergelgru for a while, which is an Office reference if you don't recognize that. But I feel bad now for making fun of poor Edelgard's name.
We need to just make everyone sound like Mojo Jojo for a stream.
Fate is stupid from the beginning.
Don't worry, Lucy is downplaying how dumb Fates is. I wish I was kidding. I am ready.
Edgelord.
He does nicknames for all the Three Houses characters in the OG Crimson Flower Run, right?
The only one that I remember is Discount Snape.
You don't remember Flan?
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I wasn't thinking of that. Flan has just
Flan,
become
Cloud.
Flane's name.
Corin deserved better. Community went from hating Fates to fondly loving how dumb it is. Yeah, Sonic. Forgot all of
Sonic
these.
Caspar.
Flan
is just her name. And Mercy was mom.
Mercy was mom.
Also mammal, but the game does that to itself.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us through this playthrough of Awakening. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to.
I am really happy about that because I remember all of our conversations about whether you would think it was boring or not, and I'm so glad you didn't find it boring.
Me too. It was fun. And I'm excited to see where this goes in Fates, because I have no idea. So it's gonna be quite a ride, I think.
It will be, but we're here for it.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys.
You are all welcome, and we hope that we see you all for all of the rest of this Fire Emblem year. Come along for the ride.
This is definitely my favorite Awakening playthrough I've done and seen many. Thanks,
Aw.
Lucy.
Thank you.
I'm glad you guys had fun. So, I will see you guys next week for Three Hopes. We are getting close to the end of Scarlet Blaze. So, I hope to see you next week.